told you earlier on, Nairobi County Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko. He says he's still the governor of Nairobi County. The question is, Governor, did you strike a deal with the president, with the national? Did you strike a deal?
That's not a deal, Jeff. We didn't strike any deal with the president. As I've said earlier, that we should not politicize matters pertaining to development. The president means well for the great people of Nairobi. You can see have already been charged in court. I just appointed a deputy governor. The High Court has suspended that. Now there is no deputy governor in Nairobi.
No, there isn't, and there hasn't been for 2 years.
Yes, I've been charged in court, and I respect that. I have to be out of office. And the deal you want to talk about, I don't want to go into details, because as I've said, there are over 4 cases that have been filed in courts. It would be sub judice for me to go into details of those particulars.
Okay, are you allowed into your office?
No.
You're not?
I'm not allowed
Okay,
to
is the national government going to send Eugene Wamalwa to open an office next to yours?
No, I have the executive. I have ministers who are working. We are going to set up a committee. The national government is going to set up a committee to look into the daily running affairs and activities.
Okay, but don't you think there's a bit of selective justice here? Because next door in Kiambu, Waitito was impeached and the Senate also endorsed it. But you seem to have gotten away with this. Like you have 9 lives. You are the Teflon Don.
Not really. Law is not applied selectively. Waitito, that's why it's called Waitito. And that's why I'm called Sonko. Kiambu ni Kiambu. Nairobi ni Nairobi. And as I've said, Jeff, every accused person is presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of law. I don't want to repeat that. I've already talked about that. And I've said we should not politicize development. Tusilete siasa kwa mambo ya maendeleo. And the Waititu case is different from my case.
Okay, yes. Governor, you know, there's one question I'd like to ask, because you've been under a lot of pressure.
Yes.
Why not resign? Go home, go to Mua. Go relax on top of the hill and enjoy life.
That will be a very selfish decision to make. I cannot betray the people who voted for me. I was voted for overwhelmingly by the great people of Nairobi. So there is no way I can let my people down. I'm still the governor. And one thing I want to tell Kenyans, and I want to repeat this issue of development. We should not politicize development. The national government has been there. In 2017, it was there. During the regeneration programs, which we launched various projects jointly together with the president. He was in Jacaranda when we were launching the title issuance program. Remember when we were doing the Eastlands Roads under the regeneration program, the president came to Eastlands at Rabai Road. We launched several roads, which were done by the national government through Kura, which is a government agency. And I remember so far we have paid Kura almost $1 billion for the roads which have been done. There's some changes which have been seen. And also under the DAMSI program of the World Bank, we've been working in conjunction with the national government through the assistance and the intervention of the able leadership of His Excellency the President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. We've done so many projects together. Okay. We have 2 new fire stations.
I want to talk about that because I know you're very proud of those achievements.
Yes.
And by the way, you were voted as the leading governor in Africa.
Yeah.
We all know that the county government of Nairobi gave up key functions, 4 of them in this county, including health services, transport, planning and development, as well as public works and utilities. Governor, question many people are asking is does this show that you as governor have failed?
I totally disagree with you, Jeff. I have not failed. We've just given 4 out of over 10 functions which we have. We still have economic planning, we have public service, we have environment, we have youth and sports, we have education, we have water and sanitation and agriculture. So I'm still in control. I'm still the governor of Nairobi, and we are still offering these essential services to the great people of Nairobi. Maybe one of the reasons why we've decided to give these functions to the national government, Article 187 of the Constitution is very clear that there shall be a transfer of function at any level of government. Either the national government can transfer their function to us, the same we can transfer some of the functions to the national government. That is the law. It is in the Constitution. Also, Article 118 of the County Government Act also speaks about transfer.
But they stripped you of everything, Governor. You have no money, and we're talking 40 billion shillings.
Nothing.
They've stripped you. You're a governor without portfolio.
I beg to differ with you, Jeff, and I've said earlier, I want to repeat that we should not politicize matters pertaining to development. And I've said before, during my first years, or my first months in government, we saw how we started the regeneration of Nairobi. I don't want to repeat that. I've already talked about that. We have the World Bank projects which we are doing in collaboration with the national government, and that does not apply to Nairobi. Kiambu also, Kajiado, Machakos, and Murang'a. We are under the Nairobi Metropolitan, the Metropolitan policy.
Do you still have a say, Governor? Do you still have a say in the running of this county?
That is the law. There were some two judgments by the Court of Appeal on 20th of December. The Samburu governor versus the DPP and EACC, whereby the Court of Appeal upheld the decision of the High Court that governors who are facing corruption charges should not access their offices. However, in the same judgments, the judges said that the governors have not been suspended. They are entitled to full salary. They can discharge their duties as provided for in the Constitution. And then there was another application by the Samburu governor on the discharge of duties when he reorganized his government. There was a ruling by the, I think, Chief Magistrate. And what did the ruling say? The DPP applied for cancellation of bail terms of Samburu governor, but it was dismissed by the Chief Magistrate, saying that is going to apply for the Court of Appeal decision that the governor is still the governor. So I'm still the governor of Nairobi.
But let's face it, Governor, the president has a soft spot for you. He likes you somehow. He favors you somehow. There's something there.
I beg to differ with you. The president is a true friend. He's a genuine friend. He's a friend to any leader, any hardworking leader, any politician. He is my mentor. He's a good. Our friendship in a miaka mingi sana, and I respect him. He respects me, and I know where you are heading to. You are heading to the Kiambu case.
Yes.
Kiambu, you cannot compare Kiambu case na hii yetu Nairobi. Kiambu case, what Waititu did, yeye alinyima quorum his assembly. Alienda kujificha huko Lake Bogoria. He's my friend. Sasa kuongea mbaya kumuhusu. He went to Lake Bogoria with his MCS. The quorum hitch never worked. Then another case, you saw MCAs were bitter, senators were bitter because of the land cases.
You struck a deal.
Forget about the deal. You know, if you ask a question, Jeff, you'll allow me to finish that question. Strike to go in the disagreement. I know you realize how you behave. You want to corner somebody so that the point is about to talk evaporates. I'll not allow you to go to that direction. Let me answer the question you've asked about me and Waititu and the president.
Yes.
So MCAs for Kiambu were very bitter, Jeff. Senators were very bitter. There was a case of some widows. Wale walinyang'anywa mashamba. He transferred. He's my friend, and it's wrong to talk about this. But since you have said that,
you've been favored. You're being favored.
I have not been favored. Waititu's case, Sonko's case, these are two different cases. Nairobi Kiambu case, these are two different cases. Let me finish.
But your impeachment.
Let me finish. There is a certain MCA who raised a case that there is a widow. There is a widow whose land was grabbed.
Yes.
That land ended up being transferred in.
Wachana Kiambu.
Okay.
Where
you are the one who raised that question.
You are the teacher's pet.
Yes.
The president likes you.
The president likes everybody. He likes any hardworking leader. Even he likes you. So you're always with him in your meetings, entertainment functions. So the president likes everybody. We have rais ambaye akona na roho mzuri, anapenda wanasiasa wote, anapenda Wakenya wote. So hanipendi mimi peke yangu. Yes, anapenda kila mtu. But kesi ya Kiambu na Nairobi ni kesi mbili.
Yes. Yes. We're going to take a break, come back and talk more with the governor. I know you have a lot of questions. I'm getting them. The questions are coming in thick and fast. We're going to talk to Nairobi County Governor. He insists he's still the governor. He's not a half governor. He's not a governor without portfolio. He's still in charge, he says, of county.